We work in some of the most beautiful places in the world. But really what we do is rooted in good science. So my name is Tom Montgomery. I'm the winemaker at Fresno State Winery on the Fresno State University campus, and we are the Department of Viticulture and Enology. We're a department that's very cohesive. We're a team. We function as a team. So that's where the university comes in. The program and the professors that are involved are very good, and they're teaching them good science. Chemistry, microbiology, right? They're learning to be winemakers are part engineers. So it's a relatively small department, about 100 total, so that are studying viticulture, which is grape growing, and enology, which is winemaking. So when they're doing their classes, they take their classes, and then they actually come work out on the farm. Make wine. We do 16 wines a year. This is big for a school. Nobody else does this like we do. So people will ask me, it's like, oh my gosh, is it difficult to motivate students to learn winemaking or to actually get out there in the winery and do it? And my reply is always no. They're so self-motivated. It's easy. If anything, they're standing at our doors in the morning waiting for something to do. So they really enjoy what they're doing, and they study very hard. They take it very seriously. So.
We just got done with harvest last season, and that's all the production of grapes to wine and fermentation and all that, and it's really fun. I love it. I like everything. I like how it's very diverse as far as what I'm doing each day. So I feel like one day I'll be in here, another day I'll be out in the cellar doing ads and things like that, and then another day I can be in the lab. This is all our glass. We're just getting ready for bottling pretty soon here. So yeah, and then this is all of our previous vintages from previous years. This semester we are working on blends. So that's blending different varietals and creating our own wine. We are doing a graduates blend. So I am a senior, so it's kind of like an exciting part of the program.
Winemakers are just farmers with a little glitter on them. But they work hard. Farming is hard work. Winemaking is hard work.
Amalia, and I'm the vineyard manager out here. So I deal with all the day-to-day operations just on the vineyard side. I have to work with the winery and I have to work with other parts of the farm, but my main concern is what's happening just in the vineyard production area. This long section and this section are all wine grapes, and then on the other side, the 2 blocks on the other side are table grapes. Grapes you'll see in the Central Valley are very different than you'll see in Napa or Paso. If you ever go out in those areas, you'll see just how they look is different. One reason is because we get so much heat here in the Central Valley. We're trying to shade our fruit to make sure they don't burn. So this block in here is what we call our teaching block. So this is our production that we have the students are able to come out and have experience on here. What we have in the backside is a rotation. So every year we are pulling out some vines and planting vines, so the students get experience from a 5-year rotation of what the vine looks like. Because within that time frame, the 5 years when you should be in production, it's seeing every year how do you train the vines and how do you work to that process. So this is the start of the process. We're in our first year of being able to remove and add vines. And then so we'll constantly keep that going. And so the students have to work on the vines, they have to prune the vines in that area.
I think we feel a little blessed that we have that resource on this campus. So a lot of campuses that teach agriculture don't have a farm like this.
All of our grapes here that are not sold directly to our winery or some of the smaller wineries around us, they get packaged into boxes and they get shipped off for more commonly a smaller production winery. So you'll see that if you drive around Fresno during harvest, you'll see that being very common in this area. It is not common in like a Napa or Sonoma. You will not see that.
What does the consumer want? It might not be your product. What happens if you've got 40 acres of something that no one wants to buy anymore? What do people want, and can we predict what they will want 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now? In the wine world, that's not possible, because it is years before we can even start harvesting anything and then making something out of it, right? We're behind the gun from the get-go. I love ingenuity, I love creativity. Hard work goes a long way, but there's more to this world than just putting in the labor.
So our business is very exciting in the sense that there's a strong community. Winemakers are a strong community. People in the wine industry, believe in community, professionally speaking. We go to work in the morning and we like it. We want to go to work in the morning. So, you have a great job when you actually look forward going to work in the morning. So who does that, right? So probably never will completely retire because I like making wine so much. It's a lot of fun. And so growing grapes, working from the dirt all the way up to putting a great wine in the bottle and having consumers enjoy it, that's really rewarding. Is a very driving force, and it's a very driving force for our young people here. So they get to go to these places and work there and get paid to do it. So how cool is that? They're picking a career choice, a field of study that really they're going to enjoy their entire lives. So most winemakers are pretty happy. So it's not just a career, it's kind of like an adventure. Their lives are going to be an adventure.